Alright, the underworld. Yeah, welcome to episode 9 of my Shank Let's Play. We're pretty much nearing the end of Shank, unfortunately. I think there's about 2 levels. No, there's 4 levels to go. Right.
You never failed to impress, Shank. When that bell came.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip that. Oh, katana. That's good. That's good. Love it. I called that earlier. Oh well. Anyway. So as I said, we're really nearing the end. There's not too much to go. I think as I said, I think we have about 4 levels, including this one, obviously. Which is kind of a shame. But I mean, Shank isn't a very long game. I guess I could have told myself that. It is an indie game after all. Well, it's not really an indie game, is it? It's, you know, it's you know, put out there by EA. So yeah. But anyway, doesn't matter. Still pretty good. By the way, this is post commentary. Just letting you know. Unfortunately, I couldn't really do a live commentary when I do this, but on the other hand, it doesn't really matter, because, you know, when I do live commentary, I usually don't manage to say a lot, because it's very hard to focus on so many things at the same time. But yeah, it is a post commentary, and the reason for doing this is that I simply couldn't do a live commentary when I was recording this, and I still wanted to keep playing Shank, because I really want to see the end, because I've never finished this game, which is my bad, to be honest. I really want to see the end, because I mean, all this is new to me. This is pretty much done blind. Oh, but yeah, there's a bit of frame rate lag in this particular episode. Fraps was messing up with me, but it's only in this part. It is resolved later on, and I can say right now, I didn't do very well in this episode. I kinda messed some stuff up, yeah. And what I mean by that is, I was kind of a noob. I died a few times, and yeah, you know, I both to sort of jumping. Well, I don't know if you can call them puzzles, but the jumping sections and stuff like that, and also to dudes, yeah. That was pretty much just because, you know, I wasn't really paying much attention and I was a bit tired, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It is fairly little. But yeah, I haven't yet recorded the whole last boss battle episode, and I'm not really looking forward to that. I can imagine me dying quite a lot, because he does not have any weaknesses like all the other bosses we have faced so far has. So, you know, does make it a bit more challenging, definitely. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. We're gonna take him down anyway. And if I do die way too much, I can always edit it out, at least the worst part. By the way, this katana, right, it is awful. It is not very good. At least I don't think so. I mean, compared to the steel fists, or the chain fists there, it's just kind of shit. Which is a damn shame, because it's really cool. I mean, I really want it to be great, but it's not really. I also noticed that Shank is actually carrying around all his weapons on his back. I didn't really I didn't really notice that before, but that's pretty cool actually. There's quite a lot to be carrying around as well for one guy. But I mean, you know, had to have them somewhere. How the hell he managed to carry out, you know, around a shotgun, a chainsaw, a katana, an Uzi, 2 dual cleavers, 2 chain fists, and dual guns, I don't know. And also 5 grenades. I really don't know. Don't know how he does that. Oh, also his knives, obviously, yeah. those just seem, you know, they sort of seem to just kind of shoot out of his hands whenever he needs them, which is really nice, I guess. But yeah, I mean, oh shit, I'm gonna die in this section, yeah. But like, it's been a good game, Shank. Actually, it's been pretty good. Note to self when doing these kind of games, though, oh that was bad, is that I need to just record every single episode before I put anything out, because it makes me want to sort of, you know, record it all more than I do otherwise. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. You know, but I mean, because if I put them out sort of as I make them, I usually end up not, damn, that's bad. I usually end up, you know, not really doing it. I take breaks and stuff like that, and that's bad. I should just make them all, sort of, in a few days. I mean, playing a game like Shank takes, I mean, the full game takes about 3 hours, at max, so, at least the normal difficulty. So, you know, there's no real reason to not do it like that, because it just makes it so much faster. It also makes the editing and stuff like that a bit easier, because I do edit these videos a bit usually, mostly to avoid if I do die a lot, or if I mess up, do something real stupid. Sometimes I let it stay there, sometimes I don't. By the way, I really hate these blue tuxedo guys coupled with the machine gun fellas, because that's fucking annoying. Damn. And I've died a lot to them in this episode. I think I am going to at least not die, but at least you know, lose a lot of life to them, which is bad. It is kind of bad. But yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing after Shank. I'm honestly no clue. I have considered Shank 2, as that should be a lot better, and I've had it for so long. I haven't completed it yet. But it should be a lot better than Shank 1 was, so, you know, I might do that. Because I'm definitely liking these games. I mean, damn. I didn't expect, you know, to like these games so much. And even though it's far, you know, it's a long time since they was released, they're still really good. But I usually don't play beat-em-ups. I have never been good at beat-em-ups. I've always been really shit at them. But Shank sort of makes it possible to actually play them without me, you know, getting so frustrated that I just want to quit. And that's usually what happens when I play beat 'em up games. That hasn't happened with Shank. It does it so great and makes the game so, you know, it doesn't make the game easy, but it makes the game easily accessible, I guess you could call it. I mean, everyone can play Shank. That's not saying it's easy. I mean, if you try playing on hard mode, you'll know it's a pain. I mean, I've done a few levels on hard mode now, and it takes so long for me. It's insane. But yeah, it doesn't mean I'll stop playing it. It's frustrating to the point where it's really fun. Because the game can be frustrating and fun at the same time. Not many games are, though. Can I come with any examples? I'm just looking at my games. Let's see. Yeah, actually, what's it called? Trying to find it. Well, Ninja Gaiden is one, but that's pretty well made, though, truth be told. I'm looking at Ninja Gaiden 2. I completed that in a few days, and it was hard. Not as hard as expected. I mean, I was told that it would be really hard. Wasn't really. and that's saying a lot for me, because I'm really bad at games, and you might have noticed that from some of my other videos. There are a few games that I'm good at. Oh, yeah. I mean, you see that. There are a few games that I'm good at. Like the Elder Scrolls games. I'm fairly good at those. And that's, how it goes with any RPG or any adventure-ish game like that. I mean, I'm usually, you know, fairly good at those. But that's it, you know. I suck at first-person shooters. I was doing Metro last night, and although I didn't die too much, damn, it was hard for me. Some sections took really long, and when I'm stuck in a section, I wait for like a few days before I start playing, and sometimes for like months. I remember playing Final Fantasy IV, and I got stuck. I don't remember where it was, but I got stuck, and I waited like half a year before I returned, and then I completed the game. No worries about that. I did complete the game, but it took me so long. That's just kind of the way I play games, because I can't really be asked to look up walkthroughs and stuff like that. I do that sometimes, especially when I'm recording it like here. But when I'm playing myself, I don't want to look up walkthroughs. I think it's partly because I can't be asked, and partly because I don't want to. So I don't want to ruin the game by looking up a walkthrough. But when I recorded something else, I kind of tend to look it up, because it's no fun being stuck forever. There's no fun looking at that either, is it? I know I hate that anyway. But yeah, with Shank, I have looked up a walkthrough, but I only looked it up to find the amount of levels on it, and because Shank is not really a game you look up a walkthrough. You either have the skill to go on or you don't. And although I'm not saying that I have the skill to go on, because I don't. I've trained my Shank skills off camera quite a lot, and I'm still really bad at it. So it's just, yeah, it's just not a game. I mean, there's no puzzles, there's no really anything of that. So you just kind of keep playing, and it's like that with a few games. I guess the old Sonic games are pretty much the same thing, which is a really weird comparison when you think about it. But yeah, here it is anyway. Yeah, ouch. But here it is anyway. Yeah, I mean, in Sonic you don't look up a walkthrough. You just keep playing, and either you have this skill to keep going, or you don't, and you have to redo the levels until you have that skill. And it's the same thing with Shank and pretty much every beat 'em up ever. Same goes for games like Tekken. Although it's a bit different with Arena Fighters. I mean the same thing with the bosses in Shank. You can look up their weaknesses, but it's not really necessary because they're so obvious that it's not really something you have to do. And even if you don't use their weaknesses, you can still beat them. Oh, that's bad. For example, with the female boss, I don't remember her name in Shank here, that I fought against. I mean, I didn't use her weakness, but I still won over her because she wasn't that hard. I did die once though, and I wouldn't have died if I had used her weakness. I think that's true. That's just sort of how it goes, I guess. Now, these rocks are really annoying, man. I mean, damn, it's insane. Because you can't really see them coming. You just gotta sort of either be really quick on your reflexes, which I'm not, or just sort of take the hit. Luckily, they don't damage too much. But still, it's a bit annoying. Okay.